when you didn't even ask him to do it. It's
Yeah.
just so brilliant. And what a
It
nice guy.
Rennie hit very nice guy. All right, so they're in, guys. We were talking about this whole entire thing, and who cares about me anymore? We got this game going.
Yeah. So we're playing.
Kath.
This is the Spider Foes final in Rich Mid's Champion of Champions league that he's been running for the last couple of months. Actually, seems like.
Yeah, last couple of months. Basically, it's an affiliation. It's per affiliation tournament, and whoever wins is basically the champion of that affiliation, and they're gonna go on to another bracket where it's the best of that affiliation, etc. and all that. I think, right? In a nutshell.
Yep.
Okay.
That's right. And whoever wins here is going to be the Spider Foes champion, and then yeah, all the different affiliation winners play each other in a kind of a final
Right.
match.
And I'm curious to see what the difference is between the two here. So I notice here, I think Cathal has Groot, Rocket, Venom. No, so Groot, Rocket, Pyro. Okay, those are his splashes. All right. Interesting. And I'm
Oop,
looking at.
have to hurry.
Oh, we gotta hurry. Oh, it's gone already. Okay,
'Cause-
let's
Do the
take a
other
look
one.
at. Do you like the party? So what does he have different? He has Carnage. Oh man, poor Carnage. I haven't seen him in years.
Me neither.
Uh,
And Venom.
Venom as well. Venom and Carnage. I've not seen these characters in a long time, man. Dude, what a fun time it was when I was doom prophesying people and just ending games with Carnage. Man. What a time to be alive, dude. It was
I
great.
can't want to see that. I want to see Carnage in modern meta being played. I'd be interested to see what he's all about because he's such a finesse character. I feel.
Right. He is. And I think, and I've said this. I think he has a place. I think if you're playing against an opponent that has grunts or anything like that, I think he harasses grunts pretty well, and he can just pull off his trigger whenever he wants, because he just kills the character and then you just pay the power and just do the attack again, right?
Hmm.
Um, I think that's where he has a place. It's just his defenses. I mean, being one energy, one mystic, it's just that is so crippling. Um,
Yeah, but I think that's the point, right? Isn't he
yeah.
supposed to be trying to like
Oh, he's a
basically get
glass
beaten up?
cannon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what he does, and then he just unleashes on a character, right?
Right.
Um, dude, his spender is amazing. I love doing a spender every chance I get. It's absolutely ridiculous. It is so fun.
Yeah. Yeah. When he pops off, it's disgusting.
Oh, it's absolutely
Like,
disgusting. He could turn an entire game around. It's
yeah.
just
Easily, easily. Yeah, he's definitely a mid to late game character
yeah, 100%. Mid to late game. Nothing
and
beyond that.
affiliated.
Yeah, and affiliated. Yeah. Um.
Ooh, did you see Gwenpool is affiliated in Criminal Syndicate?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna do a video on that,
Yeah.
but yeah, just
Ooh.
that was shocking. Like I've never. Granted, I know
Yeah,
nothing about
apparently
Gwenpool, right?
me neither. Somebody predicted it would be like that because somehow there's a connection in the comic books.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have known. And I'm
Me
like,
neither. Me neither.
no idea.
But I'm stoked
So,
because I'm still on the Shadowlands hype train, and adding her is my new little secret tech.
oh hell yeah, dude.
Because
Yeah, she's ridiculous.
I'm
By the
super.
way, Gwenpool is ridiculous. If you guys have not seen her character card at all, like I did a
Mm,
review on that, she's
mm,
ridiculous. Like
and her tactics cards are brilliant.
yeah, they're absolutely brilliant. And she's gonna be splashed a decent amount, I think. She has the built-in rerolls and all that stuff, and she's durable. Like she's gonna be a menace on the table, I think. And I wish Deadpool were that way, but we don't live in that world right now.
Mm,
Um, sad
womp
Deadpool.
womp.
Womp womp. Exactly. Yeah, I know. It just makes me sad, dude. Like I'm looking at Gwenpool and I see Deadpool. I'm like, damn, dude, what you could have been. Like it's just so sad. All right, so we got. I think we're gonna see double sinister traps. Most likely. There's no way that we're not playing sinister traps with this. I see. Man, do you like the parties? Like I'm not hiding my roster, bruh. I'm like, you're gonna see everything.
Yeah,
Cathal's
he
being
doesn't either.
professional. Look at this. Look how professional Cathal is. He goes and hides his roster, right? And he's like, you're not seeing anything. He's like, yeah, I'm an MCP player. I'm a vet, buddy. You're not gonna see any of my roster. Do you like the parties? Like, I'm here to party, bruh. I don't care. Look at all my selections. I'm gonna click, and you're gonna know everything. Oh man, this is gonna be a crazy high scoring game. I just saw. Okay, it's Senators and Scoundrels. Wow.
Um, Yes, and it's weird. Who chose which? I don't know. Maybe we can ask the players. Or do they mess?
Yeah. Well.
Because it looks like Coddle won priority
Mm-hmm.
uh, based on that roll that we're
He
still
did.
seeing on the
Yeah.
screen.
He won priority. Yeah.
And I'm not sure which he pulled. So let's see if we can ask.
Yeah. If you want to send him a quick DM, I think he might have
I
chosen
shall.
extracts.
I shall.
Okay. Well laid plans. Deadly duo. Oh, I like it. Oh man, there's gonna be a lot of shots being fired.
Um, yeah. So scoundrels, which is good against a shield, for instance, because it gives you cover.
Yep.
But a lot of spots to sit on. And what's interesting about the Senators is that they are wedged right in between all the secure spots. So this is just right in the middle. Everything
You
is right in the middle of this match.
Dude, so here's the thing with me, right? If you're do you like to party? I'm pretty sure you chose sinister traps. Okay, where do you put this thing and not blow yourself up?
Yeah, right.
The middle's not great because he doesn't have anybody that can pick it up within two, right? To get this as safe as possible. Um, I don't think you throw this bad boy in the middle. I think you throw it on one of the senators back here. In my opinion, I think you throw it like in one of these, or maybe the back scoundrel. But I mean, who cares? I guess. But I would throw it back on one of these
So,
senators here. I think.
so Coddle picked extracts.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, he picked extracts. And I'm just taking a look and trying to count up the points here. How many points are they playing? So 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19
19
threat.
points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the good thing here
19 threat.
is, Cathal is going first. Do you like the party is going to get priority next turn. So depending on how this goes and what his strategy is, he could be in the driver's seat turn 2, depending on where everything's at. Um, Carnage can do Carnage things. He better be careful of Green Goblin and, of course, Rocket. Rocket has an energy attack. He can just snipe Carnage to death. Basically, just boom, boom, boom. You're gone. But if Cathal does choose to do that to Carnage, like I said, so top of turn, he does. Do you like the party? Does have priority? Yeah, he does have
Does not.
priority. Does not. Right.
No.
Well, he will. Well, he does not, but he will because
Oh,
he has five
big
characters.
pardon.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm thinking ahead. So like I'm
Yeah.
thinking if he dazes Carnage, whatever, he's gonna have priority that next turn. He could just pop off with him whenever he wants. So I think Cathal just needs to be a little bit careful with how he chooses to get rid of Carnage, because that return on investment from Carnage can be really bad.
Is Rhino affiliated?
Yes, Rhino is affiliated with Spiderfoes.
Right on. Okay, cool. So I'm taking a look here. He's got a really nice roster of interesting splashes. So he's got Rhino, Doctor Octopus, Lizard, and Green Goblin. But then he's got the Groot and Rocket combo. Interesting, because it's interesting because I think Spider-Foes is all about the melee, and so adding a bit of ranged attacking is an interesting addition.
Yeah, it is. It's a really interesting addition. I mean, they've got some decent guns, right? I mean, Lizard's range 3's technically a gun.
Sure. Goblin's got range 4. He's pretty good.
Goblin's got range 4. And then the trick or treat, which, God, let me tell you something. I love pulling off trick or treat like it's nobody's business, dude. I love watching my opponent sweat every time he moves.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God.
But these rosters are entirely different, which is really great about this game. That even though they're both playing Spider Foes, they're entirely different rosters. So we have Venom, Carnage, Green Goblin, Rhino, and Pyro.
Yeah.
So only Pyro out of affiliation there.
Yep. And I'm thinking, I think what Do You Like the Party's mindset is like, okay, he's looking for extract steals, right? He's got, this is a robbery. He's got pyrotechnics.
Yep.
He really wants to get 2 of these senators here. Because, I mean, if he ends up getting 2 of these senators, let's say he gets his back 3 here safely, somehow. If he can just get his hand on 1 or 2 more, he's in a driver's seat, right? I mean, Senators can score out really, really fast if you're playing it properly. Um, so I think that's just you like the party's mindset. He's like, okay, I got Rhino, I'm gonna steal one. I got Pyrotechnics, I could probably steal another. When right now I think Cathel's like, I'm pretty much just gonna shoot you, sit on points, and I have the this is a robbery play with Rhino. Honestly, but yeah, we're gonna see how this goes because I mean this game, I think I've seen a Senators Scoundrels game get up to like 25 points or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it
There's
get
a
up there.
crap ton of points, man.
There's a whole
There's
ton of points. Yeah.
what is this? 6 + 5, 11 points on the table.
Right. And it's one of the weirder extracts with attrition as well because the problem is you can only it's not a problem, it's a correction, but you can only hold one at a time, right? So
Right.
there's going to be if you're losing characters and you have everyone that is holding one, you can't pick up another one, right? So it's kind of one of those where it's like, oh man, I got rid of that character, but I can't get any more points because nobody else can pick it up. Like, it's kind of sucks.
Yeah. I've done that so many times where I put all the power and investment into some brilliant play, daze the character, but all that brilliance, I didn't have any power left over to then actually pick up the extract after it was.
Yeah, that happens, man. Like your math is like, oh damn it.
Yeah, it didn't work.
What did I
It was
do?
like, oh. At least they're not holding it, so.
Yeah, exactly. It was just All right, so all right. Everybody's just bunched here in the middle.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be?
Why wouldn't you be? I mean, I'm just interested in seeing where this Sinister Trap is going. I'm really, really interested.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool. So only Do You Like to Party has it.
Right. Correct.
Interestingly. So yeah, let's see where it goes down. Is it a token that actually goes down? Yeah, here it comes.
Yeah, so here it goes. So, like I've said, I'd put it on one of these back ones here. That's my opinion.
On his side, on his own side, or
on Cathel's side, one of the Senators. I just throw it in
there. It goes on secures though, right?
It goes on anything.
Oh, anything. Oh, I didn't know
anything.
that. Oh,
yeah, any objective.
Secures.
Yeah, you can put it on secure. You can put it on an extract. Yeah, man.
Oh, nasty.
God, this is one of my favorite things to do to players. It's like, okay, I'm gonna put the token here. Figure it out.
Hey, look, for all your viewers, I want to make sure people know the Croatian team is going to the WTC, and at the last minute, unfortunately, they had a player have to fall out of the team, so they are looking for a mercenary. Anybody at all interested in joining the WTC, which is the first one for MCP, and I've been to many of these for War Machine. I can vouch for how awesome an experience it is. If you're at all interested, please do get in touch with either me or Chewy, so we can get you onto that Croatian team and help them out.
Definitely, man. Yeah, if you guys can play, man, that'd be great, man.
You were gonna come, except for that now your wedding is on the same weekend.
Now my wedding's the same weekend, so I can't go. I was really looking forward to meeting everyone out there in Europe. We'll see. Maybe next year I'll get to Europe. I was talking with Norbert. Maybe I make plans
for sure
in March.
Yes.
And
look, cool. If you can afford the time, York is a beautiful English city. It's like picturesque. And so if your then wife wanted to come along, she could definitely enjoy herself for the weekend, and then you guys could do other things in England while you're over here.
Definitely, yeah, that'd be really. I think she would like that. I mean, I think we've talked about going to England or that area for one of our vacations. So, yeah.
What's the honeymoon plans? You got honeymoon plans?
Right now, it's gonna be. We don't know yet. Right now, so we're still paying for everything. So what we're hoping for.
Yeah.
We would like to go to Greece. Is the play.
Nice. Great.
We'll see how it goes because we. Oh, wait a minute. So. I'll get to that in a second. So, okay, so Cathel picks this up, and
So the trap, by the way, went on the Senator on Cottle's side, all the way at the top.
Side top. That's what I was thinking. It has to be one of these three Senators, right?
Yep.
So,
yes, and he did that maybe because Green Goblin, and who's that over there? Doc Ock over there? I'm not sure why he picked that side, though.
Honestly,
well, maybe because Groot probably could weather getting beaten up by it, and so he decided to put it on somebody on the side that has weaker characters. Maybe.
I'm thinking he's looking at. So here's what I think he's looking at. He's looking at Goblin or Octopus and looking to get one of them out of the game. Basically, if you can get Goblin or Ock out of the game,
Right.
because what's going to happen
Right.
is it turns off the leadership and it turns off well laid plans, right? Um, so I'm thinking that's just what he's thinking there. And that's right. Carnage can get there within one and move. And yeah, I forgot about that. So he's gonna get a shot on the tree. I forgot about this.
Wait, he didn't do it though.
Oh, he didn't shoot.
He,
Or was
he
that
didn't
double?
shoot.
Was that a double move?
He must have double moved.
It
I
had to
think
be
he
a double
must
move.
have. Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's like lizard, right? In other words, he has to be lined up exactly across from uh, uh
I believe so.
to get across to the table. You know what I mean? And I don't
Correct.
think he was. He came off on an angle.
I don't think
So
so too. Yeah. So yeah,
it looks like
this is the fear with overextending now. So now, granted, this is Rocket's the only person that could shoot him, so that's good. I mean, he's got cover.
but
at it.
he shoots energy though. You
Right.
know.
He shoots energy, and this is gonna be. Ugh. You're hoping for a crit here, Fear. Do you like to party? Rocket doing rocket things, and here it is. And he's
So
gonna
true.
he's gonna get a Goblin leadership here to reroll the block now. And
Oh yeah.
And funny enough, like Goblin's leadership ruins the timing for the. Oh, he still blocks anyway. Who cares? All right, so he blocks one, takes two. All right, you take that. You take that all day.
Yeah, that's no problem.
That's the problem there. All right, so right now we got one senator, and we got 2 points here taken up. And right now, he's looking at Rhino, I think, to pick up this senator here and to hold on to it. But I think he's trying to see what the deal is with this as a robbery and all the shenanigans that Rhino can do.
You have to do it in the right voice. You can't
Yeah.
just say this is a robbery just like that.
Oh, I can't say it. This is a robbery.
This is a robbery.
This is a robbery, yeah, exactly. In my criminal voice. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, punk. I'm here to take your senator. Oh my goodness. All right, so Pyro's the play here. It looks like he's moved up Pyro. He's gonna get behind here within one. I think what he wants to avoid here is a throw. If Rhino is gonna steal this senator, here's what's tricky though. This sinister trap, if you end up anywhere within two, you will get popped. So where Rhino moves, he needs to be very cognizant and stay away from odd two of this. Otherwise, it's gonna get ruined. So right now, what he measured there was the throw into any of his characters here. He's just gonna hit the container here. He doesn't have brace for impacts, so he's not gonna be able to negate the throw damage when this is a robbery. So that's a pretty decent play there. I like what he was doing there to measure so no one else takes damage. All right, so who's gonna be popping this trap? I guess it's Goblin. Goblin's gonna pop it, and you kind of like this. Granted, this
How do
does
you mean?
give. Do you like the party? Well, it's Goblin. Like I said before, you wanted one of them to take it, and it's Goblin. It's the leader, right?
Yeah, right. So here it comes.
Yep, here it comes. So now let's see how much damage he's taking. Taking 1 damage. That's fine.
Oh, nothing. That's fine.
That's
Fine. You love that every day.
Yeah, if you're Goblin, you don't hate this. If you're,
I like taking my healing factor characters to blow those things up.
yeah, because they can just heal the damage, right? Or a grunt.
Yeah.
Right? Grunt's another one.
Oh, yep, good one. That's a good call. Yep.
Does he really want to? I do not. If I'm my spider foes, memory's going off here. So he's gonna take a shot on Pyro. See if he can do some damage here. So 3 hits. Oh, gets a block here. He is gonna get the spider foes leadership, and he is putting Incinerate on Pyro. So that's gonna be possibly 3 damage coming in. So here comes the leadership. All right, so 3 damage going on to Pyro and taking Incinerate. See, but this is what happens with Senators, right? You pick one up, you're just stuck there, right? Like
Yeah, because you can only
move.
move once, right? And so if you've moved to get it, then that's it. You're stuck.
Correct. And for me, honestly, do you like the party? I think he was the push. I didn't like where the push was. I think the push should have went backwards because now Goblin didn't have a shot, and he wouldn't have been able to hit and run and then get there, and do damage to Pyro. He would have saved Pyro there if he would have pushed him backwards.
Mm.
Um, Personally, maybe he might have forgot about the hit and run, because maybe he was thinking, okay, if Goblin stays there,
Oh, that's
Venom's gonna have
clever
a shot.
because hit and run gets around the senator
Correct.
limitation.
Well,
Yeah, nice.
yeah. Um, so he was able to move there, pick up the senator, and then get back on the point, right? But I think what he was thinking was maybe he was just going to stay there, possibly, and maybe Venom was going to get some shots on him. Um, but I think here I would measure the range 4. See if you get a shot on Goblin. Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, so he's going to pick up that senator. All right, so it looks like we're going to be tied on senators. I'm thinking Octopus is probably going to pick this one up here in the middle, and I think his Rhino is going to be looking at the steal on someone at some point. And I think he passed. Yep, he passed.
Oh, interesting. Pass.
Because he went with Goblin. Oh, maybe he didn't pass. I'm just probably overthinking.
It's kind of funny that Pyro's incinerated.
Yeah, right? He does. The thing about Pyro is like, he does get on fire. I know he's got the whole fire thing or whatever. He's a mutant, but he does get burned. He's not like the Human Torch or anything like that.
So, Chewy, in June we have a big team tournament in the north of England,
Really?
and
Right.
yeah, and it's 5-person teams, and the Irish are coming over for it.
Ooh.
Yeah, Cod will be there. Rory, who I see in the chat, is going to be there, and they decided to. I was looking for a roommate, basically,
Okay.
and they decided to get an Airbnb, and so there's going to be me and a bunch of Irish guys and whiskey
Oh my
locked
God.
in.
That sounds like a wonderful time, by the way.
It does. It does. You haven't lived until you party with Irish people. They are so much fun, and yeah, they're just so much fun. And
That's cool, man.
and if you're an introvert and just like to hang out and like just be part of the scene, they're perfect because they can chat up. They could chat up anybody all night long. It's great.
I bet, man. And dude, I gotta say, like, the Irish accent's by far my favorite. It really is.
Okay.
I love the Irish accent, man. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it definitely. They sing as they speak. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, exactly.
No, it's true. It's true.
Oh my goodness. All right, so it looks like Rhino's moving up here, and he's just gonna contest the middle. Not much he can do here with Rhino, because I don't think Rhino gains power on a movement like Juggernaut does, right? He just gains extra dice. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
no extra power.
So no
Yeah.
extra power.
They really, credit to AMG. I've said this before, but the people could have said that Rhino and Juggernaut would have been like too similar to one another.
Yeah.
But they are very, very nicely differentiated from one another, despite being sort of similar in what they're about.
Yeah.
And it's really great. I mean, that is such brilliant game design.
It is. And personally, this is just me. I think Rhino is just a fixed version of Juggernaut. I've always said this. I was like, there's things with Juggernaut that shouldn't have been done. Granted, I've kind of cooled on Juggernaut. I still think he's busted, but not to the point where he was previously. Because there's just things that deal with him better now. But I think they're like, yeah, Juggernaut moves too much. Do we really know the character that does this? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
So
but Rhino does other stuff as well. He does a little bit of Juggernaut, but he does his own thing as well. It's really cool.
Yeah, totally different character. And of course he has a busted tactics card. This is a robbery. What?
Yeah, I know. So good. But Juggernaut's got his throw card, which is different. Which is also so fun.
Oh my God, that card is just. I love that card. It just feels good every time I pull it off. It's just yes.
AMG is just firing on all cylinders, man.
They are. They're doing a good. I mean, Shatterpoint looks like it's gonna be good.
Yeah, Shatterpoint's gonna be a good game. Different game, an entirely different game. Yeah, but good.
I think they need to I mean, the releases right now are kind of whatever. I think they're in Shatterpoint mode right now because nothing's coming out in
Oh
June
yeah.
as of right now, right? Everything's in July. I think. I think Cosmic Ghost Rider's coming out in July.
Oh, this is a good question because yeah, I was gonna say May only has one release instead of
Right.
two,
Right.
I didn't realize that June has nothing. But you know what? My painting queue is very grateful for
There you
this.
go. Exactly. Yeah. It's like, dude, I need a break. No, I could totally understand that. Honestly, like I just want to find out when the Crisis Pack is going to be coming out. You know what I mean? And I thought, just going off of last year's stuff, I thought the Crisis Pack would be out in May, right, or
Mm,
June.
yeah.
It doesn't seem like that's the case. I don't, I was hoping it would be that, but it's not. Um, we'll see what happens. Outside of that, I mean, they're doing really well. I mean, that Wakanda pack's gonna be crazy.
Oh,
I
dude, the idea of terrains with rules is so appealing to me. I can't wait
I
for
can't
that.
wait to see how they do that because I've talked about this. I was like, the first time I talked about this with them on a stream, I was like, because it was Dormammu's orbs, and I was like, does Dormammu's orbs interact with the game at all? And they're like, no, and I'm like, they probably should. Like, don't you think? Like, maybe, like, should they hand out hacks or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. So we got a kerfuffle going on here. So we got like a lot of characters here in the middle.
Yeah. So yeah, we're talking about this is the end of round. Well, it's beginning
This
of round two now.
beginning of round two. The game is tied 5-5. And I
Yeah.
expected the game to be this way.
Basically, Coddle Green Goblin got one senator. Doc Ock went into middle, got another senator, and
Yep,
Groot went to the bottom and got a senator.
correct.
Party did basically the same thing. So
Mhm.
nobody went for like a big play going for the other person's senators,
Correct.
which is and keep in mind, Coddles, this is his extract. So you'd be interested to see if he had a plan for it or like, is this just the way he does it?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this is just at least with this team, maybe this is just the way he does it. I think if he played like X-Men or something like that, he would have had some like crazy shenanigans, right? To take some
Yeah.
else's stuff. Um,
So the only thing is why, okay, in the middle secure is the only one that, and basically they double contested it. So nobody owned it.
so nobody owns it, correct. So right now we got yeah. And that was a really
Both
good.
rhinos up there too.
Exactly. Both rhinos are here to party, right? And we got Venom right here, who's wow, and then Lizard, and we got Doc Ock just sitting here. This is an interesting like board state, by the way. But this is a thing, like this is how Senators was designed to be, right? They wanted the game to be this way, um, and this is how it's supposed to look. And especially if you don't have like the jank, right, to steal Senators and get to another location, this is how it will look. So there's a lot
Is
of
this?
decision making that's gonna happen. This is gonna be a pull from Venom right now, and he's gonna pull in.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Goblin, nice one.
See me and remind me, chat. Goblin's trick or treat cannot be used on a push, correct? I don't remember because I haven't played Goblin in a long time. But what I used to
Well,
like to do was pull somebody into Goblin's range and then blow up a terrain feature. But I don't think that's how it works anymore, or
mm,
it ever works.
quick shout out to no, only in a move action,
It's
according
move
to the
action.
Swedish
Yeah,
troll. Thank you, sir.
yeah.
Big shout out to Lucas. Lucas is in the chat. He's
Lucas,
the
what up, bro?
runner up from season X and classy guy.
Yeah, really, he's a sweetheart. He's the
Mm.
nicest. He's the nicest. How can I put this? Well, I have to think about this. Here goes the die roll. So we got Venom going into Goblin. Okay, 2 hits and blocking
Two.
two.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
He's gonna do a Spider Fool's leadership here, and he's gonna take the 1 damage and gain bleed. So Venom gains 1 bleed. But this is the thing with Venom, right? Venom is one of those characters that just he's very dicey. He's not great, right?
He's about lethal protector and healing himself up
And
from
as
getting attacked, right?
exactly. And as I say that, he's rolling 4 hits right now, rolling in a crit. But Goblin with 3 blocks. Holla at your boy.
Oh, that is the worst.
Damn it.
When you're like, yeah, I did it, and
Yep.
then the other guy's like, yeah, so did I. Get out.
Yep. So, do you like the party's plan is? And like I said, I think I think who he's targeting is Goblin or Ock. And he's chosen Goblin. And the reason why, like I said before, he wants to get rid of well-laid plans, right? And the way to get rid of that is just to get rid of one of the characters. And that's it. And Goblin's easy to kill. Goblin's not the most durable character in the game.
No.
So, but the problem with this is now Rocket gets to shoot Carnage to death.
But
Basically
as we
shooting
said,
energy shots,
this is expected,
This is
right? I
expected.
mean,
Yeah.
it's up to Party now to use a dazed Carnage
Correct.
next round, and really get work done.
Yep. He does have Lethal Protector in play. That is an option. I think it's 2 power, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I played this card. It is 2 power. So there could be a situation where, okay, maybe Rocket shoots the first time, and then on the second attack, if he survives, maybe Venom could do a Lethal Protector and, take the hits for Carnage, and then Carnage could pop off. Possible. We'll see what happens with that.
That would be the crowd favorite.
Yeah, wouldn't it? Venom just jumping in and just attacking. I think if he gets within 1, I don't think he gets within 3 of Rocket there, unfortunately, for the retaliate. But all right, so going into Carnage. Here it is. 3 hits for Rocket. Oh, and 1 block for Carnage. Dude, Carnage with 1 dice has been rolling some blocks, bro.
I know.
This is crazy.
He's like, this is like my Shadowland Daredevil ninjas. They are miraculously save a lot for some reason.
They do for some reason. You're like, why? Like, you're supposed to die. Like, come on, bro. All right. So he's just gonna take the damage here. I think he's not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna use leadership. And I would Lethal Protect this right now, unless this is a deadly duo coming in. I would Lethal Protect this right now. Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Do it now. Don't even you want Carnage is a lot of power. You want him to pop off.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Yeah, but now that forces Coddle to use Deadly Duo, or else because exactly that Carnage needs to go down now.
Yeah, that's the downside, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a good combo. Coddle took these turrets here, and very complementary to the rest of the Spider Foes.
Yep.
Oh, dude, you should see me here. I usually streaming. I'm pretty professional standing up, but now I got my chair leaned back. I got the mics literally cradle on my chest. I got this Irish whiskey. I mean,
I don't have your video up, and that's on me. I'm sorry, man.
You should see me now, man. I am the epitome of lounging. I'm totally lounging. I am in the cocktail lounge.
That's hilarious. All right, so now we got. All right, this is going into Venom now. Okay, so here's the other thing. Groot, he cannot Deadly Duo because Groot does not have 2 power.
Okay. Bugger.
Yeah, this is pretty good now for dude like the party, right? Now I'm guessing
he better use
Carnage now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and take out Groot.
Mm-hmm.
Although it seems like he's focusing on Venom for some reason.
What is he measuring here? Venom already went. He did his thing. So he's got some interesting decision points.
Isn't he like? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No. So for Carnage right now, he has Carnage rules. So that can be a free attack, right? So you can spend 4 power, and then Carnage can do a free symbiote centrals into one of these characters within 4. They advance towards Carnage, and he doesn't attack. So that's an interesting decision point that he has here with either of these two. I don't think he's within 4 Rocket, so he can't get Rocket. But what he could do is separate Groot from Rocket, which is what you want to do anyway. So, he was measuring snacks. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that. Yeah, I forgot he was measuring snacks. He wouldn't have had that. That's, but yeah, you got to make sure you have it or not. But yeah, well, go ahead, Norbert. Yeah, but that's all I was gonna say, honestly. All right, so
yeah.
Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say it was about snacks, but you're good.
Yep. So Pyro is gonna be going into Goblin here, I think. And 4 hits from Pyro. And
nice one.
And he has a Spider Foes leadership.
Oh yeah, there's only 1 save. Yikes.
Ooh, he can get him to reroll. Go for it.
Yep, there it goes. It comes. Let's see what happens. Bang.
Bang, bro. It's going to be... That's a dazed... Ooh, that's a dazed Goblin. That's good. So Well Laid Plans is offline right now. So that's... Ooh.
Yeah, I deadly duos too. Woo, party.
Yup. These boards are coming out swinging today. They're like, you want to roll dice, bro?
Well,
you want to shoot? I'll shoot.
This is exactly what AMG is wanting out of this game.
Yeah, they are.
What right now? What's happening right here?
Yep. Now I wish they
Oop.
would. And now I wish they would. Certain characters, their damage would be dialed down a bit, but let's teach their own. All right. So now
What's your
we
poison of choice, Chewy?
if I were to drink today, it would probably be. Man, that's a good question, dude. You know what? I would have a mojito today. It is Cinco de Mayo.
Mojito.
No.
Yeah.
I'm in dummy. Margarita.
Margaritaville.
Yeah, not a brownie.
Absolutely.
But if I were to drink a normal drink, like 100%
Yeah.
mojito.
Mojitos.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love mojito.
There's that Puerto Rican heritage.
Oh my god, love it, dude.
Well, you were talking about you never left the country. Why don't you go to Puerto Rico for your honeymoon? Wouldn't be so bad.
It would be. I haven't been to Puerto Rico in like 14 years, something like that.
Oh, okay. So you've been
Yeah.
there. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I've been there. It. I do need to go back at some point. I haven't been there in a long time. But that's something I need to do. But yeah, if I were to drink today, man, dude, today margarita, but normally mojito.
Yeah, no, the reason I mentioned before, I was asking if you were Brazilian or not, is because I bought myself a bottle of cachaça to make caparenhas with.
Okay.
Oh, and man, oh man, I haven't had them since last summer, because of the winter, that's not really the right time for that kind of drink. And I had one over the last couple of days, and man, was it good. It was so good.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I like it. I like it.
Get out there, buy yourself a bottle, and have a nice weekend.
I'm gonna have to do that. All right. So a lot happened here, and for some reason, Rhino's moving.
Yeah, Rhino moved. So he moved the senator off of Green Goblin towards party side.
There we go.
And
Okay.
I'm not sure whose Rhino that is. I'm gonna assume it's Coddle's though.
That's Cathal's Rhino, just red. So okay, so Pyro went ahead, dazed Goblin, dropped the objective, put out. It looks like incinerate on both characters on Lizard and Rhino, which is really cool because that turns on pyrotechnics.
Yep.
Pyrotechnics is a nutty card. It can be activated whenever Pyro wants, so it does not need to be during his activation. I'm assuming Pyro did 2 actions because there's 2 incinerates out, so I guarantee you that's how the double incinerate went out here during the beam or something like that. That's probably most likely what happened. Because that's how that goes, right? You roll wild, they get incinerated. You take the next character, they get wild. So that's pretty sure that's how that happened.
Okay.
So here we go. So we got dice being rolled.
So, but Rhino then moved forward, or did his push type thing forward, and he's attacking.
So looks like we got.
Who only has two
We'll
defense
find out
dice?
now. Oh, this is all the beam?
It must have been the beam, maybe, but it doesn't look like he's within pyro range of 3.
Oh, you don't have to be. So like, okay, so here's the deal. Since Lizard has incinerate, as long as you're within 2 of Lizard, the incinerate will pass to another character, right? So that's how the incinerate got on Doc Ock here.
Okay.
So I'm thinking this is just a beam that's happening right now, but I don't get. And then Rhino aggressive forward. So that's
what it is.
Yeah,
Thank
Rhino
you, Troll.
just aggressive. Yeah, thank you. Trying to keep up with everything. We were talking about mojitos and stuff.
That was my fault.
No, dude, you're good. We're having a good time, man. It's Friday. I have a job. I have a lot to do.
Life is good, Chewy.
Life is good, bro. That's all I can say.
Even when it's not the greatest day, you have to try to remember that you're alive. You've got friends. You're playing a game that is a great community. Try to remember that out there if you haven't already thought about it.
Yeah, 100%. You always got to remember that, man. I always have a good time with the MCP community out there, man. I've never had a bad time, man.
No, that's for sure.
So I mean, I love meeting everybody, man. I mean, it's fun meeting everybody over Discord that I've talked to, built friendships with for like the past 3 or 4 years. It's
you are living your best life at Adepticon, Chewy.
Oh, was I ever, dude? I got a chance to play Pat. So like that was check off the whatever
bucket list.
Yeah, I wanted to beat him. He knows that. Yeah. But it didn't happen, and that's okay. But I got just to play him and see where I'm at as a player, and I think I'm right there. But
yep. And you met all your TTS buddies.
Yeah, all my TTS people that it's just great, man. Like
podcast fans.
Podcast fans, dude, I'm never gonna get over that. Like, I mean, it's just, I'm not used to that.
I know. I
Yeah.
know.
All
It's
right.
great.
So we got attacks going into Carnage here, I believe. This might be Groot going into Carnage here.
Yeah, interesting. Why do you think Party activated Pyro ahead of Carnage?
I don't know. Um, I'm thinking maybe he wanted to put out as incinerate as much as possible and set up a pyrotechnics turn to get rid of the objectives. Maybe that was his thinking. Um, maybe he was more fearful. I mean, I honestly don't think he cares about Carnage dying because he has all this power, and next turn he's just gonna pop off and he's happy. He's gonna have priority anyway, right?
Yeah, maybe that's what
Um,
it is. Yep.
and I think that's what it is. I think he's setting up a huge because everybody's stuck here, right? So Carnage has a turn where he can literally screw this whole thing up. By the way, like he could just go in because everybody's incinerated, low defenses, right?
Yeah.
He can go in. Yeah, he can ruin this entire plan here. And I'm thinking that's what he's thinking. He's like, you know what, just let him die. Who cares? And he wanted to put out incinerate as much as possible with Pyro. I think that's just all it was. Which it worked out. I mean, look who has incinerate: Lizard, Ak. Um,
Yeah.
so I think
So
yeah.
then he moves Groot. Groot takes care of Carnage, and then Groot moves outside of Rhino's attack range, but still contesting the secure.
Yep.
Nice placement by Coddle.
Very
He's
nice
also within two of Rocket, so he's perfect there.
Yep. And right now, no one has a senator advantage. They both have two. There's one sitting here, and this is the thing, right? So
They're both two on the floor.
there's two on the floor, but only people that can pick it up is Carnage, who's dazed, Venom, who's already gone, and Rhino. That's all he can do. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking if I'm, do you like the party? I'm thinking he's saving Rhino to steal the opponent's senator instead of grabbing his, but we'll see. And then leave the senator for somebody else, but we'll see how that goes. So we got some more dice being rolled. Who we got here? 4 hits, baby. Got a crit coming in. Dice are coming in. All right, so it's gonna be Rhino into Goblin. If that's what I'm looking at here.
This will be Goblin into
Goblin
Rhino.
into Rhino. Yeah, my bad. I saw the tab go the other way.
Yeah.
Yep, and this is where the incinerates come into play, right? Like Rhino's got one less defense die, and look at the hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that incinerate, man. That's
Well,
huge.
this is what Spider-Foe is all about. They are attrition through and through,
Oh yeah, 100%.
and they are so nasty. If you let them do what they want to do, they are just brutal.
Yep, they can be, especially on damn it, scoundrels, because they can ruin the cover because their leadership is after dice modification, right? So you can get your cover, and then they're like, nope, reroll that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which sucks, dude. You're like, I lived. No, you didn't. You got shot. Oh, all right. We're gonna do another shot into Rhino here, and I think this is the right play. You got it. Let's get rid of Rhino, and I think the attrition is really going in. Do you like the party's favor right now?
Yeah, for sure.
And Rhino's gonna block that, and I think you're okay with it at this point. Rhino's already taken 3 points damage. Not
4.
too bad. 4. That's right. Taking 4 points. It's got 3 left and gets bleed. Ugh.
Yeah, and incinerated. Yeah, so it's all bad. And so that means Party only has his Rhino left.
Yep.
And we've got Lizard, Doc Ock, and Rhino to go.
He's got
side.
so many options right now. Someone needs to get this back point here. I think he might want to put. Who do you put there? I think you put Ak here and just make sure he's out of range 4 of Goblin. Like put him towards the back of 1 there. I think. Because I don't want to give. I don't want to give Carnage the easy target here to kill Ak. I mean, he could do it rather easily. Especially with how much power he has right now. All right, so we got some dice being rolled. It's 4 dice. I'm thinking this is Lizard.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. All right, so we got 2 hits. And right now, just 2 damage going in. If this is against Rhino. Oh, it's against Pyro. Yep. And there goes the Senator. He's dead.
Oh man, wow.
Yeah.
Attrition swings back the other way.
Back the other way, yeah. So
Wow.
he's gonna get the Senator there, and Lizard can move away or just attack someone else.
Attack Rhino. Start putting some damage into him.
Yeah. He does have the throw online, I believe. Yes, he does. He
Oh,
can
that'd
move
be
yeah, he can move and
yeah.
throw Goblin if he wants off the point back there, if he wants to. That's an option. That's denying another point to do you like the party?
Yeah.
Does need to be careful of trick or treat though. If he goes in that direction, he needs to just be careful. I don't even think it matters because Lizard's -1 damage anyway. So it doesn't matter. Oh,
Nice
man.
one.
Yeah. How's your drink treating you, by the way?
I am mellow as this Irish whiskey is.
So is it like
Speak-
I've never had Irish whiskey, man. Is it like a relaxing beverage, like a scotch?
Absolutely.
Or...
Yeah, it's 100%. The difference is that Irish whiskey, because of the way it's made, tends to be a bit smoother, a bit mellower.
Okay.
Than some scotches can be like that. Absolutely, 100%. But in overall, they tend to be much more mellow. No peat in them whatsoever, except for a few rare brands.
Okay.
But super nice. If you are just getting into whiskeys, I definitely would suggest starting with Irish whiskeys because they're much, I think, a little more approachable.
I have to give that a shot.
Yeah, for sure. Teelings is my favorite one. You want to try Teelings? Teelings.
That sounds
yeah, and it's the one I like is called single grain. It's not made with barley. It's made with other grains like I think they use corn. Might be other things. Anyhow, it's very smooth, very interesting. Yeah, and it cost a decent price.
I gotta check that out. All right, so what happened here was Lizard cleared the Incinerate and patched up Rhino. So nice play there from Cathal.
Oh, that makes sense. Nice one. Very nice.
Very, very good. All right, so now do you like the party? You're in a weird spot now. So right now, Cathal at this point in time has 1, 4, possibly 5 points, putting him to 10. And he does, and this Senator is still sitting here. So right now, Rhino can pick this up for free and be okay and get this objective, which will give him another point. He's got some decisions to make here.
Yeah. Does he use Rhino to just pick up the point, or does he use Rhino to start beating up other characters? That's interesting.
It's really interesting. I think he cannot let the Senator sit here anymore.
Yeah, because he's losing 2 points, as you pointed out, the Secure and the Senator. Yeah.
Correct. And I don't like that, right? So I think he cannot forget to pick this up. He needs to get this first. I would not give this to Cathal for free, right?
Me neither.
Cathal's going to pick this up.
Well, yeah, even if he doesn't, it's just 2 points that he's leaving on the floor.
Yeah.
100%. And shooting rocket is possible, but you're just going to it's going to go into Groot.
Right, correct. So there goes. He's picking up the objective, right? So he's okay. So here we go, and I think he's committed into rocket here.
Mm-hmm.
And he can kill rocket. Granted, this is going to go into Groot, right? Because Groot has bodyguard.
Yeah, but why not go after Doc Ock?
I would go after Doc Ock. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I
was going to come back over here. I'm thinking maybe he's just fearful that Rocket... I mean, he has to know he has priority next turn, so Carnage is going to live. Carnage is going to get a turn, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just fearful that Carnage won't. Maybe he just forgot he doesn't get Prio next turn. Who knows? But yeah, I would have went into Octopus here, I think, and harassed him and just dazed him, right? I mean, or try to daze him, or just whatever.
Yeah. All right.
So
he only did 1 point into Groot, but he gets to move within an inch, and so there you are.
There you go. All right. He could. This is a robbery if he wants to right now. I think you hold on to that card, but I mean, he does have an option to throw Groot off the point.
He did. I think he just paid the power for it.
He just paid the power for it. I just literally talked. Yeah, so it's just. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So he's going to toss Groot. He's going to drop the objective. And again, with Senators, you can only have one. So And you want to put I think you want to put this point as far out as possible so no one can get it. At least on Cathel's side, right?
Yeah.
And I think he's just going to throw him somewhere over here. Towards the end over here to make Groot's life a little miserable. And he could just attack Rocket here and maybe daze him. Rocket's survivable, dude. Like, I hate how much Rocket survives. It drives me up the wall, dude. I'm like, you should be dead. And he's not.
Yeah, and he's gonna toss.
Yeah, toss him to oblivion, right?
Which is he's in Africa now, and that means Rocket is vulnerable.
Rocket's vulnerable, and what he's thinking here is if he does get the one shot on Rocket, he does claim this back scoundrel. So,
yep, and it takes down Rocket. So win-win.
Win-win, yeah. I'll take it if he can get a kill here. That'd be great. But it's Rocket, dude. Happens. Won't happen. Well, hold on.
He's got cover. He gets one hit, one save rather. 3 hits, 1 save, takes 2. You see, he survives like Rocket does.
Oh, wait a minute! If he rolls a failure here,
no,
yeah,
no, he got it. He got it back.
He got it back. Yeah, I was just about to say this. If he rolled a failure, dude,
that was amazing.
Cover, yeah. I would have laughed. I'm like, oh god, that sucks. Oh my god.
All right, I'm getting the high sign from my significant other, so I'm going to have to love you and leave you.
Oh man! All right, brother. We'll have a good one, man. I'll take this. I'll handle it from here, man. You have a good one, buddy. Thank you for coming.
It was so great to have a chat with you. I could do this all night.
Absolutely, I could too, man. You have a good night, man. All right.
Okay, cool. Take care. Thank you.
Norbert. All right,
bye. Bye.
All right, guys. There's Dr. Norbert. I'm here all alone now. He had to go. You know what I mean? This game it came on pretty late. Basically, long story short, he liked the party, thought the game was going to be at a different time, and he showed up a little late. And, you know, it is what it is. You know, we got Norbert on for an hour, so that's cool. And now, here we go. So he's going to go ahead over here, move with Ak, and move to the other side, and get that point there. Smart move by Cathel. He's going to get to the max of 1 there. He could trick or treat here if he wants. I think he has the power to do so, I think. He does. He can trick or treat here if he wants. And Goblin and I would think about it here. He trick or treats. Okay, here we go. Collision damage going into Octopus here. So, okay. He is going to gain another power, though, by the way, for Hubris. This is going to be, depending on when he blew up here, we'll see how much damage he takes. 3 damage. So that must have been this size 3 container here. Really good stuff from Do You Like the Party? Good way to remember that you have trick or treat. Really nice. And that's a lot. That's a decent amount of damage going into Octopus there. I'm thinking, Do You Like the Party's plan is to remove Goblin or remove Octopus next turn. I mean, if you can get rid of a leadership, that'd be great. So I think that's Octopus done. He is going to get an action here in the Goblin, I think, and attack him if he wants. I don't know if you want to attack Goblin right now. Right now, he just drained all his power. So he's spending 3 power, and it looks like it's going to be the spender into Goblin. So you're going to get... So Goblin should take some damage here. He is going to get cover. Ugh, that's not a great roll there. So blocking 2 with cover, he's going to take no damage. And if you're Cathel, I think you like this anyway. Who cares? You basically made Goblin power hungry here. So Goblin has 0 power, but I mean that was worth it. The 0 power was worth it. You did 3 points of damage to Ak. Like he's on death's door right now, so it's really good. Oh, it's gonna really hurt. So the plan next turn has to be, and this is just my opinion, it has to be killing Goblin, right? Like that's the plan next turn if you do like the party, right? You've already committed at this point. You've already done it. Like that has to be plan number 1, right? All right, so here we go. This is the leadership. This is Rhino doing Rhino things. He's doing his push thing. He's gonna break the size 2, and he's going to most likely attack Goblin here. And this is a robbery turn. So he's just going to do a couple of attacks here into Goblin. And he's going to get the plus dice. So Goblin rolling his dice. He is going to get cover. So 5 hits. 2 blocks because of cover. Could force a reroll on the wild. Yeah, losing Goblin to Scoundrel. Okay, so he's going to block 1 anyway because of Scoundrels. So this is going to be... it's going to be 4 damage. So he's going to gain... Oh, he can Trick or Treat right now. Trick or Treat, Trick or Treat, Trick or Treat. Spend a 3, spend a 3. Right? Or is it a move? No, it's a move action. He can't do it. Right? No, you can, right? You can Trick or Treat this, right? Yep, he's Trick or Treating it. Yep. Oh, no, he's throwing... Okay, no, this is a throw into Goblin. Sorry. He could have Trick or Treated that, right? God. I haven't played Goblin. I have not played Goblin in a long time. So right now we got double dazed Goblins. One of them's going to die, right? Or they might both be off the table next turn. Yeah, that was a... Yeah, so Rhino placed. Rhino placed within 1 of Goblin. And got within... So he should have been able to blow up that truck before Rhino was going to throw. So yeah, if it's a place, yeah. So there you go. Yeah, he missed that. He 100% missed that. Granted, would that have mattered? You never know. But yeah, he missed that. And I'm pretty sure he could have done it there and would have gotten rid of the terrain feature, and then Rhino would not have been able to throw that there, and that might have saved Goblin. See, these are things people got to remember. All right, so here we go. We're going into round 3, 11-6. Cathel's favor. We got dice being rolled from Goblin to see how much power he gains. Gonna gain 3 power here. He's gonna be at full boat. He's gonna be at 10 power. Let's see what he decides here. Right now, you've already, like I said, you've already did the damage to Goblin. You might as well start. I think Carnage needs to go at some point, right? So yeah, he missed a really big opportunity there. He could have blown up the terrain feature, did the damage, and then from there, he would not have been able to throw that size 3 truck, man. You gotta remember those things, guys. Gotta remember your triggers. But Goblin's not the it's not the easiest character to play to remember all these things either with. You gotta keep that in mind, right? Oh man. So far, how's the stream going so far, guys? You guys liking everything, man? Everything been all right? Any issues with the stream or anything like that? Let me know, please. Right now, it seems everything's okay. No skip frames or anything like that. Everything's been all right. All right, so now we've got. Do you like the party? Does have. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I do my best, man. Nice. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. Twiggy, man. First time chat, man. Welcome to the stream, man. Please remember to follow me on Twitch here, man. Please remember to follow me. Thank you. First time chat. The new I updated my OBS recently, man. It's got a lot of interesting information for statistics here, which is very, very helpful. I can check C drop frames and disk space usage and how much CPU I'm using. It's crazy. Right now, dude, so let me put it like this. I'm streaming to you guys in 1080p. I'm recording in 1080p. And I'm only using up 3.5% of my CPU. It's crazy. That's how good my computer is. That's how good my computer is. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And if you can, follow me on YouTube as well, man. Chewy89. That's my YouTube channel. I do some Marvel stuff. I've been slack on that lately. I've been just a little busy. I will, this Sunday, just to let you guys know, I am going to be playing against Kuyo. He according to Longshanks, is the #1 Criminal Syndicate player. I will be playing him on Sunday. Might be streaming that. Not sure. I'm definitely going to record it. So keep your eyes out on that. Follow me on the YouTube channel, Chewy89, and on here. I'm always going to have Marvel stuff. So, all right. So here we go. Me personally, okay, so I would measure out here if I'm Carnage. I mean, you've already I would invest in killing Goblin right now. So he does have Carnage rules, a character where he can spend 4 power right now to get a free attack on Goblin. Okay, so he can go use this on Goblin. Goblin can move towards Carnage. Carnage can go into him, right? And granted, you're not guaranteed to kill Goblin, but you know. That's a free attack. I would take it right now because if you do happen to one-shot Goblin, which can happen, right? Crazier things have happened. If you do one-shot Goblin, you can pop the trigger, move forward, and get an attack on the Rocket Raccoon with the superpower, possibly daze him, and then your next 2 actions can go into Lizard and just hope for the best from there, right? I would not move first with Carnage right now. I would really think about Carnage rules first, right? I don't know. I think he is. I'm pretty sure he's within 4. This has not been measured yet, but if I'm looking at this, just eyeballing it, he's definitely within 4. I'm thinking he's definitely within 4. I would not move right now. I would not measure the range 4 first. Measure the range 4 first. Please measure the range 4 first. Unless he's thinking about Carnage ruling on Ock. But I would try to get rid of the leadership. Like, granted, like to one-shot Goblin is still a lot of work to do. But the point is that you put Goblin in this distance over here to get harassed, and I don't know. We'll see. Granted, you're asking for a lot here, but I mean, Carnage, he's here to make these kinds of plays, right? This is what he's here to do. He's really thinking. This is a Carnage rules play, but here's what he's thinking, right? I mean, Ock is the easiest kill, so he can still do this. He can still. Okay, so here's the deal. So he can move Carnage rules onto Ock, kill Ock, pop the superpower, move, right? Pop the superpower, move, get a free attack on the Goblin, and then he can go and do a spender and see if he can go nuts and just go crazy. Maybe that's the play, right? That's really tempting. I mean, being incinerated within 2, and then it gets him off the Scoundrel as well, too. So he has a lot of interesting plays, but I mean, measure that range 4 in a Goblin. I mean, Goblin, how many physical dice does he have on his injured side, by the way? 3 physical dice? I take a chance. I would not move. Oh, I would not move. Oh, no. Was he thinking about the spender? Oh, no. I think he's doing this in the wrong order. This is just my opinion. I would not have moved. Goblin only has 3 physical defense dice. I would take a chance on Goblin first, man. Pump the dice. It would drop a Senator, yeah. You're right about that. But I think either one, the direction was this way. I don't know why he's thinking this way. Right? Rocket doesn't have, he's thinking about this. He's out of 2. He's thinking about the spender. Which I guess. But that's your second action. Like you got to think about your action economy, right? You got to maximize all your actions. And if you have opportunities to get free stuff, like if you have options to pay power and get a free attack, you take it, right? Carnage needs to maximize on his activation potential, right? You have to do that, right? Like moving him is kind of crucial right now. Now, granted, he can just pop off like a madman here, okay? What's going on here? He's using Carnage rules, I think. Okay, so Carnage rules on it. See, but this is the problem. Like, okay, so he did Carnage rules. He's gonna go ahead and do. I'm not a fan. He could have done this a way better way, I think. Just 2 hits, blocks the 1. I'm not a fan of how this went. You see what I mean there? You see, he should have measured the range 4 first to see if he could have attacked, I don't know. I would rather take a chance on one-shotting Goblin 5 health. Yeah, the sequencing wasn't great. The sequencing could have been better. You got to maximize Carnage's potential with that card and everything like that. The sequencing was not great. The idea is there, but the sequencing, this could have been done way cleaner, right? So now we're going to get a spender, I guess. And he's spending it all, I think, because it's going to be 5, and then he didn't get enough to bump the dice, which, what you want to do. So this is just going to be a 7 dice attack, and I guess this is Rocket first. Blocks nothing. This will definitely kill Rocket. But here's the problem, right? Even if he dazes Rocket, the issue here is that he's not going to be able to do this. The point is he's not able to do the superpower to get an extra attack, right? That's a problem. And you want that extra attack with Carnage, right? That's the whole point of it. This will daze and KO. It's a possibly KO Goblin. But if he doesn't KO Goblin here, this is not good. Not good. Because he's not going to gain any power from this attack is the issue, right? Yeah, that's Goblin living. The sequencing was just, yeah. Okay, so 4 hits. He could get him to reroll. Unless he used it already. I don't think he did. Did not use it. Okay, so let's see what this turns into. Could he kill? Doesn't. And that's 2 blocks. That's 2 hits. Yeah, live on 1. The MCP special, boys. So this is going to be going into Lizard here, I believe. Because, I guess. Oh, he needed these hits earlier. But again, like, this could have been done so much better. Oh, wait, the trigger. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, he can get Goblin. Hold on a minute, hold on. The trigger, the stupid trigger that he has. On a wild hit. Did not get the wild hit. That's not going to get Goblin. That's what I thought, the ambush. Yeah, he's got that weird trigger that he has. I forgot about that with Carnage. This could have been done so much better. This could have been done so much better. Oh, I wanted to see Carnage do this way better. But that's okay, though. I mean, right now, if you're Cathol, you're thinking about how do I score out this game next turn. And he's going to pick up a senator there, and that is it. This could have been done. We're going to get back. We're going to talk to him. This could have been done so much better. I mean, I could have. I think I'll talk to him and be like, you know, you could have done it this way. Maybe he wasn't thinking about it that way, right? Oh, I just wish I was in his ear talking to him. You know what I mean? All right. Glider Ram. Oh, no. Well-laid plans. Here we go. This is going to be this is going to be okay, dice going into it doesn't matter. It's basically a stagger, correct. And Goblin can't pick up the senators anyway, but you could have gotten Goblin off the table so well-laid plans doesn't happen. Because that's the other thing. You want to get rid of that card, right? And this is going to be 2 damage going into Rhino. And Rhino will drop his objective, and he'll gain 2 damage and gain 2 power. Or 1 damage, I'm sorry, because it's -1 damage. That senator is going to go out to there. Man, that sequencing could have been a dream. That sequencing, if he changed the sequencing just by a hair. By a hair. This could have been a way bigger play for Carnage to pop off, I think. But it's all right, though. See how excited I get talking about a Carnage turn? Like how much crap he does? It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Carnage can do so much things with his card. It's just, he's such a fun character to play. I just, ugh. It was such a fun character to play when it was doing prophecy time and all that crap, man. Oh my god, it was a time to be alive. All right. So if he's activating Goblin, I mean, what do you do? I think you just Glider Ram, hope for the best, or just he could see if he can daze. I would see if I could daze Venom here and just get rid of another activation, right? Because he can't pick up the objective. Otherwise, he's going to lose Goblin. He's probably thinking about that, but I wouldn't move that way. I would just make... What I would do here, honestly, is see if Glider Ram will kill Venom. Daze him. And then just... So move Glider Ram, and then just clear the bleed from there, I guess. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not that. Because, I mean, I would just try to kill Venom, I think. If you kill Venom, clear the bleed... That's a win anyway. You get rid of Venom, and that's another activation gone, and basically Cathal just basically wins this game easily, right? I'm probably looking at a Glider Ram here into Pyro, I guess. Yeah, here comes the Glider Ram. Could do that too. That's an option. But I would just go into Venom. Yeah, see, yeah. If this does it, this will probably daze Venom here. Pyrotechnics is still a thing, but I mean, nobody can pick up, and he's dead, right? That's a daze Venom. That's the play I was thinking, and that's a good call from Cathal there. Really smart play. That's an activation gone. Pyrotechnics you're not really too afraid of because only 2 characters have Incinerate, and they're not the characters. I mean, Ock is on the other side of the map. He has an objective, and Lizard has an objective and is not incinerated. And I mean, it's an option, yeah, but I don't think it's great. So I think he's just conceded at this point that Goblin's going to die, and I don't care. So we should see if he can one-shot Pyro here. And that's going to be 4 hits into no blocks. So 4 damage going into Pyro, it looks like. Yep. 4 damage going in. Gains all that power. He's incinerated as well. And then Goblin's just going to die. And like I said, Cathal probably just does not care at this point. He got rid of an activation, which was huge. That leaves, do you like the party with 3 activations left? He's got to make these 3 count, basically. And all he has is Pyrotechnics left as a tactics card right now. Goblin needs to do something for Do You Like the Party. He's got at least on life right now. What sucks about this is that, like I said, Goblin on this side cannot pick up objectives, right? So even if he does daze Ock here, he does remove about 2 points from the game. But he's not gonna be able to pick up the objective and like put him ahead. So right now, the problem with that is you're probably gonna lose Pyro if you choose to do nothing. He could Pyrotechnics Rhino here and remove his objective, or just move Pyro to a position where he can do Pyrotechnics to both Ock and Rhino and remove both objectives and push them backwards. That's an option too. I think this you have to. It's Pyro or Goblin from here. It's just, man, that sequencing with Carnage. I go back to that sequencing with Carnage, man. That was it could have been so much better. It could have been a bigger play, right? He needed that to happen, and it just didn't. If he just changes the sequencing, this is a totally different game, I think, in my opinion. Potentially, I can't say it's guaranteed to do anything, but potentially. If that makes sense. Does that make sense to you guys out there? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Like when I know Swedish Troll, you get it, but anyone else out there that's not understanding what I'm saying, I can clarify. Because I played Spider-Foes a decent amount with Carnage and all that. I can tell you what it is. All right, so we got Goblin doing Goblin things. So he chose Goblin, right? And what he's hoping for here is a double kill. If he can double kill Rhino and Ock and save Pyro, he's not going to save Pyro. Basically, Lizard's going to chuck Pyro and do the 1 damage anyway. Okay, so we got some damage from Do You Like the Party? So right now we got 2 crits coming in to 1 block. This could be something big. Oh, 7 hits? No. Yeah, 6 hits. Sorry. And he's going to force him to reroll. Still blocks. So blocks 2. So that's going to be 4 damage. Block 2. No, it's 7. So 5. Yeah, there we go. Yep, 5 damage going in. He's going to aggressive forward. Yeah, it's not enough. He could Glider Ram here, but you wanted to save. He could Glider Ram and kill Rhino. He could just Glider Ram right into him. So he could use Pyrotechnics right now. I would just... Okay. I think this is what he's thinking. I think he wants Goblin in a different position. So I'm thinking he wants to push Rhino further out. You cannot push Lizard. Lizard does not have Incinerate, which is what I was trying to talk about too. He could push... I mean, Pyro's dead. Pyro's guaranteed to die. Just let everybody know. Because Lizard has the throw online. So what needs to happen here, and I'm thinking he's thinking, okay, well, it is what it is. I'm never going to use this card. Push Rhino further out and put Goblin at a different angle to do the glider ram, and then get him closer to Ock to guarantee things, to guarantee a shot onto Doc Ock. So here comes the push, right? So he's just going to push backwards. And this is going to be a glider ram into... Just watch. I think I know what's happening here. This is going to be a glider ram into Rhino. And then just moving Goblin up just a tad bit just so we can guarantee a shot on an Ock and then possibly daze and remove 2 more points off the board. Which, is pretty good for... Do you like to party? And what do you do, right? I mean... Okay. There he goes. This will be a glider ram. Oh, he's just going to shoot? Glider ram. Oh, no, he's going to glider ram Goblin. Oh, he's going to glider ram Ock. Okay, so the play here is to glider ram Ock, I guess. Is where we're at. I think that's what's happening here. So let's see what happens. I think that's what his play is. It's either glider ram Rhino or glider ram him. Does he know? I hope he knows that Goblin has a glider ram. Granted, this is going to get braced anyway. But you kind of want to force the brace at this point. I mean, do you just... Cathos played this really well. And we're starting to see the experience between both players, right? When it comes to MCP. Okay, so now we got a spender, I believe, into Rhino. That'll kill Rhino. Oh, blocking 2. Yeah, that still does it. That kills him. No, blocking. No, he's alive. Because of -1 damage. Only takes the 1. MCP, baby. Alive on 1. Alive on 1. The dreaded alive on 1 when it comes to MCP. All right, so what you do here now is you commit to the glider ram into Dr. Octopus, right? I would just go into Doc Ock. He has no power to brace, so just at least you'll daze him, and that'll be like more points off the board. Right now he needs to turn the attrition around. He's trying to extend this into another round, is what it is. And Cathel's trying to end it this round. And I gotta say, do you like the party's doing a decent job, I think, into denying Cathel the win next turn? I mean, this turn. So I think he's doing a decent job with that. To say the least, right? So this is gonna be a glider ram into Ock, right? So this should daze him. Yeah, I mean all day. This should daze him. 4 damage coming in. Yeah, he's dead. I mean, that's it, right? So there goes another point off the board now, and he's not taking the back scoundrel either. So I would push that point further backwards. Yep, good play. So he's doing a good job of denying Cathel the win, right? So that's good. And right now, I mean, Pyro's guaranteed to die. I would just literally move Lizard up. So what I hear is he lives up to his name then. He loves to roll the dice, right? So here it goes. This is a guaranteed kill on Pyro. Watch this. He's just going to throw. There you go. And he's going to get a shot on Goblin, it looks like. I'm pretty sure he's within range 3 of Goblin to shoot him. So this is, yeah, he's gone. There's nothing you can do there, right? So this is going to be a shot into Goblin now. Range 3. Oh, he chose that. Oh, no. No, he could have shot there. I guess he doesn't care. He's fine. He's scoring his points. He's doing his thing. All he has is Rhino right now. Rhino isn't doing much. Rhino can pick up an objective, and that's about it. Groot does not have the spender online, I don't think, right? He does not. So he's not in danger of getting thrown here. So let's count up the points right quick. Cathel's not scoring this, not scoring this scoundrel. He's only scoring one scoundrel right now and one senator, so he's only scoring effectively 2 points. He could double move over if he really wants to, put the pressure on with the score. He could possibly maybe double move over here. I mean, and just concede Rocket's dead. I think Cathel's done enough to be like, okay, I think I could just score out. You could possibly move twice, I think. I mean, that's an option, right? He could get away with dazing Groot if he really wants to with Rhino, but Rhino's not going to be dazing Groot. He needs to hope for a lot of dice to happen. He cannot push himself medium this way. He needs to defend this point, basically. And honestly, if I were him, I'd just pick up the senator so Groot can't pick it up, and I would move back to the scoundrel. Right? That's what I would do. He could literally just move, pick this up, and then just push himself backwards, hit Rocket again, and then just stay there. That's the best he can do. Right now, Rhino on this side has the option to possibly move. I mean, if I'm just Cathal, I just move medium. Possibly pick this up and then just score another scoundrel. And then Groot will just pick up the scoundrel, score this. Which would... Let's see what he's thinking here. He's tabbing something. Oh, is this going to be a throw? That's a possibility, too. I think power was spent. I don't know what's going on. What is going on? Two injured models left. Okay, that's what it has to be. I mean, and that throw didn't look like it was in at all. I would pick up that senator, man. Pick up the senator. You've done a good job with denying the points here. Pick up that senator. If you really want to throw something, you can, right? I would just pick up the senator. But this is the safe player in me, right? So at some point you gotta burn brace, but right now, Goblin's got a new lease on life. I don't see a world where maybe Cathal goes into Goblin and just tries to end him, but I don't see him doing that with Rhino, to be honest with you. He could, but I don't think so. So, okay, so I think he passed because Cathal's going now. He passed. See, yeah, but Groot couldn't really do anything, right? So now you're giving Groot this senator. That's probably what he's thinking here. That's what I'm thinking. That's an option. That's a play too. Right now, I mean, he has a hard time scoring that scoundrel for Groot because Groot has to move to pick this up and cannot move again, right? So Groot is stuck here, so this is a good play. So now I see why he passed. Okay, so now all he can do here is he can't move again, right? So he has to do an attack. Cannot move, 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 cannot move. No, you cannot move. You cannot. I have to send it. You cannot move. Please don't move. You cannot move. I don't want to jump in. Yes. I cannot move. What is he doing? He just moved to pick up the senator. You cannot do that. It's going to hell. All right. You cannot move again. Oh, no. Come on. Let me see if I could say something here. There we go. I had to do it, guys. Gotta do it. No, we're keeping this clean. You cannot move twice, guys. I'm the accuser. I am the accuser. Okay, this isn't a league game. All right. I am the accuser. I'm accusing everybody. That's it. I'm stepping in, man. I'm doing my thing. I want to keep this game clean. So if you're do you like the party? This is pretty good because now that scoundrel there, it's yours. All right, so here we go. This is Rhino going. He's doing his thing. He's going to move and possibly, and he's got to, yep, until he touches Venom there. We got to get in front. And by the way, this has been a super clean game, by the way. Not a lot of shenanigans going on. Like, that was the only shenanigan trying to move twice, right? So, all right. So now that should be a range 3 attack into Lizard. And he should be able to get within 1. Pick up, do some damage to Lizard. I don't expect anything to happen here to Lizard. So he's going to go ahead and get within 1. Pick up the Senator, and then that's it? Exactly. Yep. Good old honest MCP. You nailed it. Oh, my Lord. I talked all that crap, and look at the dice that do you like. What the fuck is going on? Whoa. That is, okay. 5, 6 hits into Lizard. Oh, 3 blocks for Lizard. Blocking 4 could force him to reroll with the leadership. It does matter, actually. Because remember, it's after modification, so you don't get cover here. Oh, blocking 3. That's 3 damage. I think. That's a lot of fucking jeez. That hurt. He's just gonna place within 1 here. Right? And get the objective. What he could do here, and this is interesting. What he could do here. All right. He has root on him. How much power? So he's got 10 power. Okay. He cannot move medium again. He's just gonna throw this container at Lizard and see if he braces. Because you did a lot of damage to Lizard. I mean, brace for impact. There you go. You forced the brace. Good. I don't think Rhino's long for this world, though. He is going to get another attack into Lizard here. If he does get the daze and the placement, that's a win-win. Jeez, what's going on with Rhino? Dude, stop. Dude, stop. Oh, he just takes 1 damage because, Lizard is so lucky he has -1 damage right now because he's dead. Oh, did he pick up the Senator, though? Did he screw up and did not pick up the Senator? I think he did. I don't think he picked up the Senator. Oh, no. You can't get another one. Why not pick? Did he forget to pick up the Senator? Oh. He's got, why is it? Oh, I'm looking at, you know what the problem here is? I'm looking at the wrong power, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking at Cathal. I'm looking at Cathal's Rhino, and I'm thinking that's, do you like the party's Rhino? And I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the wrong Rhino. Okay, so he didn't have the power because of that. Okay, got it. Oh, you got it. Pick up the objective. But I like the attempt. I was looking at the wrong Rhino. My bad. I thought he had all this power. He didn't. Root's going a long way on Rhino. All right, so at least he ties the objective here. So let's look at the situation. So right now, Cathal's only scoring at the moment 2 points, putting him to 13. There's a tie here in the Scoundrel, and that is it. There's no other points being scored. So this is going to be 13-6. This is going to be really tough to come back from. Bright side here. He has an opportunity to get some more KOs, dazes, and maybe turn this around. I don't know. But Cathal's in cruise control right now. He's just going to pick this up here. And then do the shove, right? Yeah, there's gonna be more points here for Rhino, so we're fine. So what you do here is I think you just move medium, and then like hit. Yeah, see you hit Ak here, and boom, right there. And then you score the scoundrel, right? So now he's scoring 3 points, putting him to 14. Oh no 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 no! What happened? What happened? What's going on? Oh no, TTS is bugging out. TTS is bugging out. Wow, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? That was weird. And that's gonna put the score to 14. But that was weird. Did you guys see that? MCP, dude. I swear. The mod. All right, so we're gonna do this again. Run right into Doc Ock here, and you're gonna go past this, and then you're gonna hit Ock and score this ambush there. So that's gonna give him 1, 2, 3, 4. So that puts him to 15. That basically puts him in the cruise. What do you mean? I was gonna grill. Oh, guys, I'm missing dinner because I'm streaming. All right. Yeah, they got accused by me and everything broke. All right, so that's going to be a total, because I didn't realize the points here, so it's going to be 14. So that's 4 points. That's going to go to 15 to 6. And this is pretty much, you need a miracle here. So in order to keep this game from Cathal not scoring anything, let's see if we can get a way out here for Do You Like to Party? Bright side, he has an auto kill here on Lizard. Okay. He can use Venom to throw over here. He does have Glider Ram. So here's what needs to happen. On this side here, he needs to KO and daze Rhino. Rhino's at 1 life left. Ox at full boat, but he's not hard to kill. You need to then follow that up with Venom killing Lizard, and this is all while getting points. And you need to do something about Rocket and Groot, because Groot has the objective, which is, yeah. Oh, they're calling it here. All right, guys. They're calling it. The game is over. I'm going to go over there and talk to him for a bit and see what's going on. So that's game, guys. Cathal takes it. I'm going to head over to see what's going on. Give me a second. We'll talk to the players for a bit. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Where are they, by the way? Where are they? What up? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Man, I got to say, crazy game, man. Really nice, man. Seeing a Spider Foes mirror was really, really interesting. Especially on Scoundrels and Senators, by the way, which is nuts. I got to say, so do you like the party, man? I would say I would go back to 2 plays here, and I got to hear your thoughts on this. So the first one, because this is the most recent one, Carnage, the sequencing there.
Yep.
So did you measure? Yeah. Was Goblin within range 4 of Carnage?
At what point?
So when you were thinking about doing your big play with Carnage, right? This is your time, right? So you had Carnage rules, right? So Goblin was right next to Rhino on this ambush over here on this Scoundrel. Did you measure to see if Goblin was in range 4 for the play for Carnage rules? Because I don't remember you. I don't think you did. Because I don't know if you knew if he was within range 4 or not.
Yeah, no, you moved first. You
Yeah.
never checked that measurement.
Right. Right. So because my thinking was, if you check that measurement, so the play I had in mind. So I'll just tell you the play I had in mind. If you
Right, so rules, when Goblin was like there, and
Carnage was over here. Because remember, you did your big spender over here, right?
Yeah.
So he moved to where Carnage is now. So he walked.
Yeah, that was a move.
Pulled in Carnage with We Are Carnage, and then did the spender. He did 1 damage or something.
Yeah, I really needed the 2 to get the super dice.
This is me. So what I would have done, I would have taken the free attack first. So like what I was thinking was,
here.
I think you were somewhere.
Let's check that measurement because he was within 1 at that point.
Yeah.
Is he within 4?
Because I mean, even Goblin, I don't remember where Goblin was. That's the thing.
I think he's about there because he was thrown into Doc Ock, who is about here. So Doc Ock ended there. He took a medium move, so he's probably just a little bit further over, in fact. So
okay.
So
but
I put Goblin in and then hit him with Venom.
Yeah. So what I was thinking there was because the first thing I would have checked because I would have been like, all right, if Goblin is within 4, move him, get your free attack, and then do your Carnage shenanigans from there. But like but that was the one. So like, was that on the table or? Because
so there was a place it looked like that I could get. So, and Lizard was in the way ultimately.
Yeah, Lizard was.
Like there was an opportunity here
where Rhino was.
Lizard was blocking this, but there was an opportunity here to actually sit with the move and then tag all of them. Yeah. So I'd have Carnage rules still in the pocket.
Yeah.
The other opportunity there was to paint the town red. I just had 9 power.
Yeah, paint the town red. Yep, that's what I was thinking, bro.
I really thought about booby traps as well, but I was like, no, 9 power. He's gonna have to spend a ton of it, especially when I thought Goblin was probably out. I was like, no booby traps there.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the right call. You don't want to give Carnage any more power than what he needs, right?
Yeah. So, even that one more could have made a difference somewhere, and I was just like, no.
Yeah. So then, there was a pretty crazy play there. I mean, I wish I was there. Like, no, like, hold on, measure this first. But it was like I kept saying it on the stream, like, measure. But no, like, it's
completely
fine.
Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like bringing Goblin in doesn't get me anything particular.
Well, it's just it's like for me, like how I think.
It just sets it up a bit easier.
Yeah. Well, for me, how I think is like, how can I maximize Carnage's activation without having to move first, right? Because like you need to maximize his 2 activations. Because it's like if he has to move and then attack, that's like, damn, he's only getting 1, and you're banking. You know what I mean? So like, I was thinking like, man, if I can get a free attack here on Goblin, and that's my free attack, and I get what I need. Okay, depending on how much damage I do, if I then kill Goblin, well, what ends up happening is now, right? Yeah, what ends up happening now is like now I can paint the town red, move forward, get another free attack on a rocket, and then you still have 1 more action to go. Right? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you're relying on me pushing through 5 damage into Goblin.
Well, Goblin has 3 physical
with a 5 dice attack.
Yeah, he was only 3 physical.
He's only got 3 physical.
I mean, ultimately it didn't pay off, but like there's definitely a play there.
I would take a chance on the free attack. And then the other thing is too, remember, he can't pop crits either. So Goblin can't pop crits on Carnage either.
So the plan there was what, 1-shot Goblin? Like,
well, no. Well,
I'm not backing myself for that. Like,
you get 3 attacks on him, and then maybe Red Town or
that's what I'm saying. Red? Yeah, it was Town Red.
Freaking Rocket just needed to die. That was the big thing there.
Yeah, I could see it because you were like, "Oh, all these symbiotes, I need to kill Rocket," and I was like,
Rocket was the play.
I'll take that trade all day long."
Yeah. I saw Rocket and was like, oh, man, I just want to play symbiotes because it's Spidey Super fun. I should have had Sacrifice in there, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna bring all the fun cards. Yeah. Like Sacrifice, Indomitable. I was like, nah, we're playing fun.
Yeah, it was cool, man. It was cool. And then the other one, man. Oh, when Rhino placed, man.
Yeah. I needed to kill. Lizard there? So the place was out, but then.
No, I think he's talking about over here. When
I'm talking about here. When Rhino placed, you had the opportunity to trick or treat him to get rid of the truck.
I didn't have any power.
You took about 4 damage, and then he lands.
Yeah.
When he lands, it's when he lands. So you take the damage. So he lands, then you do it.
Yep.
No.
Kill the truck off.
The timing on trick or treat's weird anyway. Like it's hard. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's so.
I think that
the place is
probably
before
just
damage.
means I rob him in the end.
Is it after or is it before?
Yeah.
I don't remember where I know.
Place is before damage.
Oh, then never mind. I thought it was after. Fuck that. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
If those are the
Oh
two
yeah,
things
that works
I'm
out perfectly.
not
Actually, yeah,
feeling
I
too
was
bad.
worried about that.
Yeah, no, it's before. So when you carry
Yeah,
the
it's
character.
before.
No, it worked out good.
Yeah, no, it worked out the way it was supposed to. Because yeah, it was.
And actually, I was very conscious of that, and that's why I was super happy when he bombed or Doc
Octopus,
Ock, because I was like,
Yeah.
That was so
Yeah,
cool.
I was like, I was expecting to be robbed. I wasn't
yeah,
expecting.
I was
the card
expecting
vote.
to have to rob you, but then the first one spiked,
Yeah.
so I was like, well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down here, I got that all wrong. That's what should have
Yeah.
helped me around. Like when he then blocked the glider ram, I should have just been like, all right, thank you, take it, and then
yeah,
Doc
and
Ock's
then just
rolling
throw at
two.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
conscious that I
I
had
mean-
brace for Rhino though, so I was like, I just need to protect Ock because he didn't have the power to brace.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
man.
that was all over the place. There were so many
It
like
was,
what if
man.
things, but
This-
yeah,
This is a hell of a game to watch because everything was like right here in the middle, ready to shoot each other. It's just.
Oh, it was super brawly. I think it was just going my way in scenario because I had more people, and Lizard just was determined to never die.
Yeah, that's all it came down to. So the other.
yeah. And I think scenario was never an option for me mentally. I was like, nah, we're gonna throw the Gribblies down. Like, I've just played a game with the top three of like my top three Marvel characters of all time.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
it
yeah,
was
I'm
good to
guessing it's
see.
the symbiotes, and who's the third one?
Sorry, Goblin. Goblin's number one, and then the
Goblin.
symbiotes
Of
in
course.
order.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good to see Carnage again, though, man. I haven't seen him or played him in like a year and a half, almost 2 years. So that was cool
Yeah.
to see him
Oh,
on the
man.
table again at some point. You know what I mean? Because he can do stupid things sometimes. It's like, damn, dude. But
It's just so like that's it. I had to take out Rocket, otherwise I lost Carnage, and that just felt bad.
yeah.
Like it was, and I knew Rocket and Groot were probably coming out. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna play double symbiotes into him anyway. Like, screw it.
Honestly, they came out because you picked 19, and
Mhm.
I really wanted all of the guys that I had. Like, I really wanted Goblin and Octopus for well-laid plan. I want Lizard for scenario, or Rhino for robbery. And I was like, okay, and what do we have left? 5 points. Well, that's Rocket and Groot. That's my
That's
5-point
Rocket and
character.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I kind of want to take Mystique on this, but you know, it worked out.
Yeah. It worked out, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty good.
I'm sitting here going, like, when you've picked your extracts, I'm like, I would love demons. And they're like, did you mean the opposite of demons? I'm like, damn it. So I'm like, I can't play demons or scoundrels as spider foes typically in my competitive list because I lose to like Malekith Cabal and Criminal Syndicate. So yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
Tell you what, man, the Goblin leadership, it's hilarious being on the receiving side of that. So obnoxiously annoying.
Oh,
Yeah, you're like, oh, you have cover? I take your cover away.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's not super strong, but it's just because
It's
it messes
hilarious.
with my dice. It's great.
Yeah, it is hilarious on Scoundrels, bro. On Scoundrels, it's like, no, you don't get cover. Like what?
Or versus X-Men. That's like
guess
my
X-Men
leadership
too?
is
Yeah.
your leadership.
Mhm.
Yeah. Normally I'm an X-Men player, and I don't play a lot of these Gribblies, but when I do, I'm not happy about it.
No, the cover goes a
Oh,
long
that's
way,
so
man.
fun.
Oh
Indeed.
my goodness. Well, anyways, guys, dude, thank you guys for allowing me to stream. It was fun. Congrats, Kato, man. Moving on, you're the champion of Spider Foes. I hope I said that right.
Close
That's
enough.
right, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh
All right, thanks, lads.
right,
I'm gonna
guys.
go to bed.
yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your day, man.
Yeah. The rest of your day, man. You guys take
Great.
care. All right.
Adios.
Cheers. All right. See ya.
All right, guys, I gotta get going here, man. You guys, thank you for guys watching the stream. You know, give me a follow, do all those things y'all gotta do. This will be on YouTube at some point. You guys know. And have a wonderful day, guys. Take care. Keep playing MCP. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.